I'm in another man's treasure in a 12, talking to this foreman. Essentially, lots of things are turning into platinum.
The scavenger foreman says he's lost control of the Stormreach dump. Shinies are now so abundant that the workers have rebelled.
So, I'm basically here, a great big blunt tool of the machine. I've got to kill these innocent kobolds because they've been finding platinum and they've got a bit excited about the fact that maybe they can be rich. And I need to make sure, I need to put them in their place by killing them, because of course they're just workers, so they aren't allowed to be rich. And yeah, somebody's making loads of platinum, which could destabilize the economy, which is run by Yorick Aminatu sitting on a huge, great big pile of money. And if Yorick Aminatu's huge, vast, incomprehensible wealth becomes worthless, then Yorick Aminatu will no longer be in charge of Stormreach, and therefore I am here to make sure that Yorick Aminatu continues to have the massive, unquestioned power that he has always had, by killing these little kobolds. And by working out where the platinum's coming from. I mean, it's not a real world problem, I suppose, somebody making platinum with magic. But this quest treats him like a baddie from the get-go, without any kind of sense that he might just be experimenting. I've got some removed cursed pots finally. This kobold statue asked to be made of platinum. He met with a grumpy elf wizard and turned him into platinum on purpose. Right, so there's 3 different pathways, different colours. I just picked up the sockets for them, and they're 3 different types of puzzle. I'm going to park my hireling for this. And this underwater, I've got good swim, which is helpful, but this faintly swaying moss patches, they give you underwater breathing. With spikes, which if you swim through them on elite, you're gonna take a lot of damage, and you can only heal with potions under here. So you just got to swim through all the spiky bits without getting spiked. Another moss patch if you want to top up, because now unless you've got a rogue, you've got to time these traps. Lightning underwater, of course, would just electrify all the water. I mean, there's no realism in this Stormreach. But yeah, lightning traps, just don't get caught in them if you can help it. More water, more underwater breathing. Whoa, and there's a bit of a current now. Well, I said in the previous quest, when you're swimming, there is a way, if you fiddle with your graphics settings, to remove the blurriness caused by the water, but I'm not too bothered about it. Got to have strong swim to get against this current. There might be a way to reverse it, but I don't need to, so I'm just going to swim at it. And that is this side done.
Pulling the lever dims the red crystal on the wall. The red barrier has been opened.
Nicely dimension door to get you back to the start, so you don't have to run all the way back through that stuff. Now I'm going to try the green door. Gooey. Well, these scrolls around the place that have little bits of information. So yeah, this is just explaining why there are Warforged attacking me. Is that he's bought in the rich guy that's been making platinum has bought in a load of mercenaries, Warforged mercenaries, to stop.
A Warforged stands on an island surrounded by bubbling acid. Oddly enough, the Warforged has a crystal embedded in its chest.
Yes. So I have to kill it.
The green crystal mounted in the chest of the Warforged shatters, opening the green barrier.
I'm going back for this one. Now just one more, but it's, for me, I don't have true seeing, so the last one's pretty annoying. I think it'll probably be fine if you have true seeing, but there are some invisible walls that, yeah, life would be made a lot easier if you could see them. I don't know if true seeing works, to be honest. That's what I've just done, isn't it, with the water? So it's that one over there. They keep on talking about the barrier as if I've seen it. I haven't seen any barrier. These things damage your weapon, so you might want to put on something that isn't your primary. There are quite a few of them around here. That one doesn't seem to be bothering to attack me. Should probably summon my Hireling just so I have an extra hand in this battle and some heals. I'm experimenting with a bard hireling this time. I'll just come back out the way I can.
The walls shimmer softly, then fade into invisibility. The only thing left visible is the lever in the center of the room.
So I'm having to kind of, I can't remember this, I'm having to guess where the walls are. I can remember vaguely having, eventually what happens is a platinum pile starts moving around in it, which helps you see the walls. But meantime I'm just trying to run through it from some vague memory. Okay, this will help me with the end of it. Okay. I can't hit it, but it went this way, didn't it? And then it turned just before. Oh no, here we are, great. So now I pull that and it's done.
Pulling the lever and the invisible maze dims the yellow crystal, which surely must open the yellow barrier.
So that's the three crystals.
The final crystal goes dark and the last barrier fades away. Now, to get to the bottom of this mystery.
Is this where the barriers were? Yeah. Shrine here if you need it.
Beyond the large doors is a disorganized but functional wizard's workshop.
So yeah,
objects and creatures are scattered around, transmuted into shining platinum.
That's the thing. I was thinking when I first ran this, you know, he lives in the dump. This wizard. He clearly has just, you know, he's happy to live in a horrible place. This tells me a bit of information about Sean and the plane of Syriana. There are lots of these little things around which will come in useful later once, and then you can just hopefully remember them. But yeah, he's just some geezer, isn't he, that lives in a dump and is trying to make life better and works out how to turn even lions into platinum. Another scroll, this one I think about, yeah, Doldoran or something, the our room. Not paying as much attention to it as I could, but I'm going to need to ask questions about it later. Oh yeah, I think there's some switches that I'm supposed to have been pulling. Let's go back round and pull the switches in. Yeah. That's the first one about Syriana, isn't it? Yeah. There's two of them, and the third one will be in here.
Three-dimension doors stand before a trio of glyphs on the wall. The glyphs represent locks that must be opened to reveal the way forward.
More puzzles. Sort of puzzly type things. Well, actually, no, puzzles. Right, red ones are traps, as we know. So let's work backwards from here. So I'm trying to route the power without the power actually being in the circuit yet. So that's why I'm working backwards. It's always the best way to solve a maze. And make sure that it does go into all of the signal crystals that aren't red, while not going into any of the signal crystals that are. So that should do it.
Completing the tile puzzle opens the blue lock.
Don't have to pull any levers, just straight back out.
Your body becomes heavy as you step into the room, as though some kind of magical force is keeping you down.
So you can't jump very high, you can jump a little bit. It's not a massive problem. I've got quite a high jump anyway. You do need to do a bit of jumping to get across and into this corner. Oh, it's not always in this corner. So somewhere is the lever. Oh, I'll find those stairs again now. There it is. Oh well, that was lucky then.
The lever is pulled. The glowing sigil fades. The orange lock has been opened.
I'll still gotta find my way back out. Done. One more. This is the memory thing, but you can just fight instead. So City of Shan, why do they float? Because Catominus was a manifest zone of Syriana. Magic inscribed to what's his name? Kolkoran. Number 13.
Answering the final riddle correctly has opened the purple lock. The three arcane locks are now open. There's a deep rumble somewhere in the complex as the passage to the madman in charge opens.
So here he is, he's been making platinum. He does live in a big red place, which implies he might be a baddie, but... You dare step foot in my personal sanctum after causing such havoc in my workshop? Of course I dare, I'm a hero, and heroes tread where evil resides. Evil. Just assume he's evil immediately.
Causing the nearby platinum guardians to attack.
Big platinum gritters. You meet him again, actually, Dakasan Tragor. You can meet him again in the prison in the last quest I did, and he's the only one of the prisoners that you your reaction can be to just kill him outright. How the hell are you still alive? I'm gonna kill you.
and the guardian falls to the floor
he's such a
with
baddie.
heavy thud.
Because he's trying to destabilize the economy.
As the wizard begins chanting a new spell.
Okay, this is a baddie's reaction. He's gonna turn Stormreek into mud, I think. I'll transmute everything in this entire sewer into mud and destroy you and this whole city as revenge.
You've thwarted the transmutation, but the wizard now vows to destroy the entire city. There must be a way to stop him.
Well,
Stormreach
turn
is
it
safe
flat.
again, and the mad transmuter got a taste of his own medicine.
and that's the end of the quest. See you in the next one. Bad capitalist, bad anti-capitalist wizard person.